Welcome to Answering the Call, the official podcast of the 12th Man Foundation. Our show brings you closer to the heart of Texas A&M athletics through powerful stories of perseverance, purpose, and life-changing opportunities made possible by 12th Man Foundation donors. From student athletes and coaches to former students and dedicated staff, you'll hear firsthand how donor support shapes the lives of Aggie student athletes in competition and beyond. Whether you're a lifelong Aggie or simply curious about what makes Texas A&M so special, you're in the right place. Let's dive into today's episode. Howdy, and welcome back to another episode of Answering the Call, the official podcast of the 12th Man Foundation. I'm your host, Ivy Robinson, and today I am sitting in studio with Aggie football student athlete, Tyler Onyedim. Thank you for joining us on the podcast today, Tyler.
Yes, happy to be here.
We're excited for the conversation today, and I want to know, Tyler, just to start this off, can you share a unique fact about yourself that you think not many people know?
I started playing football at a really young age. Then I liked basketball. I really wanted to play basketball growing up, for real.
Really?
So yeah, but I got too big. My high school coach told me, you're not going to play D1 basketball, so you might as well start playing football. So, yep.
So he shut down those basketball dreams real quick.
Yeah, and I'm happy he did that because he was realistic. So yeah.
So was basketball the first sport you ever played?
No, football was the first sport, but basketball was more fun to me.
Okay.
At the time.
Yeah.
You feel me? So yeah, I was just bigger than everybody and just getting all the rebounds. So it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite, let's say, professional football player growing up?
So you want to be honest, I didn't really watch football that much. I feel like to this day, I don't really watch like NFL, stuff like that. Like I watch college football a lot, but I don't really watch too much football. But I can tell you a favorite football player right now for me is Elijah Cansey. He's a D lineman for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's a good football player to me. You feel me? He can move.
Yeah.
He's a little small for the interior D line side. And I feel like he uses his speed and his quickness really good. So yeah.
To make up for that.
Yeah, to make up for that. Yeah.
That difference in size. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, Tyler, really quickly, before we get into kind of the bulk of our questions today, let's just lay some groundwork. Can you tell us about your background, where you're from, where you went to high school, and maybe share, a little bit about your family and your upbringing?
So I'm from Richmond, Texas. I went to Foster High School. I went to high school with my teammate right now, Ruben Fothery. But yeah, I have one sister. Both of my parents are in my life. I'm blessed to have that. My little sister, she's like my rock. You feel me? It's like I'm doing this for her, to be honest. Like I like spoiling her every time I come home. Aww. She wants to do stuff. So yeah, I do this for her, for real. And then my parents, they done everything for me. So I want to pay them back. And then, yeah, like I said, I played football at a very young age. I always loved this sport. Out of high school, I went to Iowa State. I had a really good experience at Iowa State. Wanted a little change for my last year, stay closer to home, and play for this amazing atmosphere. So, yeah.
Yeah, That's awesome. Tell me about your recruitment process, out of high school, or when did you start considering college football? When did that come into the picture? Was that always the goal for you?
Yeah, so to be honest, like I would say like my freshman year, I was really good and like dominant and stuff like that. So, and then my sophomore year, I started going to camps because my high school told me I could do this at college. So I started going to camps and stuff like that, received my first offer my sophomore year. But like my recruiting process wasn't always like, it wasn't the best for real. It was COVID. So like that really kind of messed up my recruiting process. They didn't have that much Power 5 offers and stuff like that. So yeah, everything happens for a reason, God's plan. Went to Iowa State, had a great experience, like I said. And yeah.
Did you have any mentors or coaches in high school or even at Iowa State who you think have really helped you develop as a D lineman?
Yeah, my mentor, I'll probably say my dad. My dad really, taught me a lot of things. I had a lot of people, a lot of trainers that trained me and stuff like that told me about, life, college football, and everything. So stuff like that. I could say I just had a lot of trainers that really taught me the way.
Something you said earlier that I love, everything happens for a reason and God has a plan. Now that you look back on how your story unfolded and how you got to Iowa State and then eventually to Texas A&M.
Mhm.
What has happened in your life that has affirmed, to you like, okay, yeah, this is, I understand now why this is the path? Or
Well, so choosing my decision to go to Iowa State was really all God, and I'm real God for you, man. So it was really all God for me. I prayed for it, prayed about it, and to be honest, like I didn't really have like really too many schools to choose from. So I never been to Iowa State. I didn't visit there. I was doing virtual visits. I was close with the coaches and stuff like that, and I just felt like it was the best plan for me. Went over there and then didn't play really that much my freshman year. My redshirt freshman year, they developed me my whole time there, to be honest. So that could make me say like God has a real good plan for me and he's doing the right thing. So I had a good 4 years over there, in my opinion, and yeah.
The Iowa State, they're the Cyclones?
Yeah, the
Is that right?
Cyclones.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the transition like moving there? What was the biggest adjustment for you?
Yeah, I mean, I could say the cold, but it's funny because like I kind of like being cold rather than being hot, to be honest.
Honestly, I'm the same way.
Yeah, so it wasn't that bad for me, to be honest. But yeah, it was really the cold. But other than that, and it was such a small town, I'm coming from where I'm from is Richmond, Texas, but like I'm close to Houston, like 20 minutes from Houston. So I could say adjusting to that was kind of was different.
Okay, one more question about your background. Did you have any family members or close friends who played professional sports or sports in college?
Any family that played? No, I have not.
So you're the first athlete
Yeah,
in
I'm
your
the first
family?
athlete. I'm the first athlete that, my parents graduated from college and stuff like that, but have their degree and stuff like that. But I'm the first student athlete in my family.
That's
so.
awesome.
Yeah, so
How does it feel to kind of be the trailblazer
I
in
ain't
that
gonna lie,
area?
it feels good because I feel like I'm showing my sister the good path to follow.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it feels good.
You mentioned your sister and the relationship y'all have. What are some things or how have y'all grown closer over the years? And
Yeah. So my sister, I was really the only child for a really long time. My sister is 8 years old, so yeah. So like when we go around, people think she's my kid, but like nah, she's my little sister.
Aw.
So you can see that's the type of relationship I have with her. So like it's like I feel like I'm like just the big brother that gives her everything she wants. I also will like, you feel me, like tell her what's right or wrong and stuff like that. So
Yeah, be a good example.
yeah,
for
big
her,
example. Yeah.
Does your family? I'm sure they're thrilled that you're now here in Texas.
Yeah, they
can
love.
come to games.
Yeah, so like when entering the portal, like we came on this visit and they didn't want to go on no other visits. So they, it was an hour 30 away. So like they can come to every game and they don't have to buy no plane tickets and stuff like that. And so, yeah. They're really excited for me to be here.
What was your experience like when you were in the portal? Did a lot of schools reach out to you, and what set A&M apart?
So like I said, in high school, my recruiting process really wasn't the best, like how it usually is for other people here, the 4 stars, the 5 stars and stuff like that. But out the portal, I could say I had that little experience that I always wanted. It was overwhelming, but it was crazy. You feel me? It was a lot of schools wanting me and stuff like that. We're here, and I'm happy I chose this place. So
Yeah. Was Ruben excited?
yeah, Ruben was excited for sure. That's my dogs. As soon as I entered the portal, he hit me up saying they want you bad here. So like, dang, I could play with Ruben, practice against him, stuff like that. So that was fun.
I know you had a breakout year at Iowa State in 2023, and you earned all Big 12 honorable mention. What do you think clicked for you that season specifically?
Confidence. My confidence just went up the roof. You feel me? Getting more snaps and stuff like that. So that's really it's confident. I feel like confidence is big in playing football. Like if you don't have confidence, you're not going to be ready to go and stuff like that. So just confidence was for real just the big thing.
Yeah.
I tell everybody that every time. So yeah.
Now, I want to know, what has the transition been like both on and off the field coming to Texas A&M? What was that like?
It was really easy, to be honest. I feel like, I just got my degree from Iowa State last semester. So I feel like this whole process has been really easy. I have online classes and stuff like that. So, it's just getting to focus on football for real. Focus on each opponent that we have and just taking care of my body and just being a professional. So like I feel like it's been a real good experience. Coaches here help me get ready for each game every week. So, meeting up with coaches and meeting up, watching film with, you feel me, different people on the staff. So that's been preparing me, and I feel like it's been a real easy process for sure. Good. I wouldn't say an easy process, but it's been a good process for sure. It's been fun. smooth process.
Right. Would you say the resources and just everything that is made available to y'all here has helped that process and that transition?
Yeah, made it definitely easier than usual it is. So yeah.
Yeah. Congrats to you on getting your degree, by the way. What did you get your degree in at Iowa State?
Communication studies.
Good for you. Good for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Nice. What do you think is your favorite part about Texas A&M? Whether it's game day, whether it's just the university, the traditions, what's been your favorite part about this place?
I love the environment, obviously the atmosphere, how it feel. This makes you, like I almost shed a tear running out the tunnel against UTSA. So like it was a crazy experience. I like the atmosphere here is just crazy. It's crazy that I've ever been in. I would say I feel like there's just different things to do here in College Station, Texas A&M. So like I don't know, I just like it's the perfect college town. Like as you could say, like there's not too much to do, but there's little stuff that you can do here and there. So like I'm really enjoying this place for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Like I know the team at one point y'all do. I think before the season starts, y'all have a little events. Like y'all go bowling or like
so this we were supposed to go like on after fall camp. We were supposed to go on a little like a little pool day, but it still was raining. But like we've been like paintballing and stuff like that. It's just stuff to do that's fun and get closer with your teammates and stuff like that. I'm a transfer, so I don't really know too many people here, but like doing those events helped me get closer to them and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah. Who were some of those teammates, speaking of them, who really just kind of welcomed you in, embraced you, helped you get acclimated when you
I'll say everybody on the D line for sure, especially the D tackle room. Albert, DJ Hicks, Dalen Evans, everybody. Them boys helped me, brought me in like I've been here for 5 years. But I'll say who else? Everybody here is cool. Nobody is too Hollywood or anything. Like everybody here is cool, and that's what I like about this team for sure.
That's awesome. The fact that y'all all, just what I've observed, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like y'all have a really good relationship. Like the whole team is very close, like very grounded.
I was watching something and Marcel said he's close with everybody on the team, and when he's saying that, like he's not lying. Like he's really feel me going to talk to the walk-ons, going to the D-line talking. So like, yeah, like we're all tight knit here. So yeah.
That's good. That's good. I'm guessing that the defensive liners probably have a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Who's the most vocal guy in the room right now?
The most vocal guy? Like in a leadership way or like a...
Let's go leadership way and funny way. Yes.
A funny way, I'll say probably Dayon Hayes, the transfer from Colorado. He's real funny. He's one of a kind for sure. And then I'll say who else? In the leadership role, I'll say probably Albert Regis. Me, I'm trying to step into that role. DJ Higgs or Cash is high. I feel like we're like trying to step into that role. You know what I'm saying? That leadership role and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, Cash is high with those 3 sacks back to back. What was
crazy.
Y'all's?
I've never seen something like that.
Reaction to that.
That's crazy, and that's good for him. I'm really happy for him. That was a crazy thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of leadership, tell us, can you share a little bit about some of the younger defensive linemen coming up in the program?
Yeah.
And what can you say about their talent? And have you mentored them in any way?
Yeah, no, I'll say the people that's going to be real good, that I know that's going to be good. I'll say all of them are going to be good players for sure, but, the D tackle rooms is the people that, obviously watch more. But I'll say, Landon Rink is going to be a good football player. DJ Sanders, Dalen Evans for sure. And then Chase Sims, he's hurt. He's out for the season, but this fall he had a really good fall camp and stuff like that. So, those 3 guys, them 3 new freshmen that just came in, they're going to be real good. And then, obviously, the DNs, they have a lot of good young talent in that room as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's exciting to hear. Tyler, you've said in an interview that you think your explosiveness is one of your best parts of your game. Do you think that the coaches and the staff here at Texas A&M and just this program being a part of it have enhanced those skills even further?
Yeah, no, definitely for sure. Coming from a 3-down front and then coming here to a 4-down front has helped me. I feel like the coaches has helped me, use my explosiveness in different ways because, I'm playing a 3-down front and playing a 4-down front, 2 different things. And it's different ways to play that position as a technical wise. So they helped me use my explosiveness and in those ways and playing that 4-down structure. So yeah, they definitely have helped me.
Now, you earned academic Big 12 honors every season at Iowa State, which is quite the accomplishment. How did you balance the grind of football with academic?
I would say the help of the people at Iowa State, the staff there, the academic staff over there, they definitely helped me, putting me in tutoring and letting me know what type of assignments I have due and stuff like that, just making me on top of my stuff. So I feel like they helped me a lot over there. And I've also helped myself a lot there too as well by, making sure I'm doing the right things, not missing class, not missing tutoring, just, being on my stuff. So yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What do you think you've learned on the football field, lesson-wise, that you apply to life or, like, maybe in the classroom?
I'll say just don't take anything lightly. Feel me? It doesn't matter what team we're playing. Don't take them like always go 100% every game, every hour. I mean, every hour, every second. Just that's. I
Mhm.
feel like playing football just helped me with that. Playing here, playing at Iowa State, playing anywhere, just help me. Just don't take anyone for lightly. You never know what could happen. So yeah.
Do you have any pregame routines or things
Pre-game.
you have to do before you take the field?
I would say, here we do like a little walks, like in the morning. We do like walk around the hotel and stuff like that. I try to listen to gospel music before that, and then probably going on the bus on the way to the stadium. I'll probably listen to gospel music and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really have a crazy routine for real that I have to do, but the gospel thing. So yeah.
Wow, that
Mhm.
is awesome. Do you
Yeah.
have any favorite artists?
Favorite artist? I listen to a lot of Marvin Sapp.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I listen to him a lot before the games and stuff like that, so yeah.
I love it. Just getting your mind and your heart ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mhm.
Tyler, how do you think, this is changing topics just a little bit, but how do you think the game of football has provided tremendous opportunities for your life that you wouldn't have experienced otherwise if you weren't playing this game?
I feel like football has, gave me a lot of things and also taught me a lot of things that is gonna contribute to my whole life. So, like, I don't know where I'd be at without football in all honesty, so I feel like I thank God every day for letting me play this game and, play through him and stuff like that. So, like, I feel like football has done a lot of stuff, you feel me? I like giving. Like, one thing about me, I like giving. So,
Mhm.
help me, give to my little sister, do little things like that, and just gave me a lot of stuff. Like I said, don't take stuff for lightly, even in life. Don't take anything for light. You feel me? So
Mhm.
I just feel
Mhm.
like football has done a lot of things. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In this era, of name, image, and likeness,
Mhm.
how have you experienced any opportunities through NIL? Like, has it impacted your life personally?
Yeah. So through NIL, like NIL has done a lot. Like I said, I like to give. So give to my friends, family, all that. So like I feel like that's done a lot for me, and like that's helped me because I love giving. Like even as a kid, like you feel me. If I have two snacks, or like if my friend like just looking at me like, bro, just here, take it. Like you feel
Mhm.
me. It's just little
Mhm.
stuff like that that
Yeah,
like I feel like NIL just helped me, done that in better ways. So yeah.
that's awesome.
Mm.
Where do you think that spirit of, like, giving comes from? Did
Um.
anyone, like, teach that to you, or have you always just had
Yeah,
that?
my obviously being a God fearing man, dad, but and then my dad's a giver too. He gives a lot. He always helps the people, his family, everybody. My mom gives. I feel like that's my family. My family
Mhm.
has taught me
Mhm.
that giving is a really a good thing to do in life, and seeing people's faces when you give to them is just the best
Mhm.
thing ever to me. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Oftentimes, people have told me in my life is, like, when you give someone a gift or you're literally, giving them something, oftentimes it blesses the
Yeah.
giver even more
Yeah.
than the
Even to
person who's
them. Yeah.
receiving
For
it.
sure.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not for sure.
Okay, just a few more questions for you, Tyler, before we wrap up today. But
Mhm.
many of our listeners on this podcast episode are, and staying on the topic of giving, they're 12th Man Foundation donors and season ticket holders whose contributions through our organization
Mm.
help provide facilities, programs, resources that y'all can utilize when y'all are here
Yeah.
and have the best to prep y'all for
Mhm.
competition and then careers beyond. What would you like to say to those individuals who selflessly give back or
Mm.
who travel like we
Mm.
just saw recently at Notre Dame, flew
Yeah.
all the way to Chicago
Yeah.
and South Bend to support y'all?
Mhm.
What would you say to those people?
I just want to say thank y'all for sure. Thank y'all for everything. I know y'all understand how much y'all done for the whole team, and like especially me. y'all have done a lot. Y'all have changed my life, and I just want to say thank y'all. I really appreciate y'all. I'm really, really thankful. Like, I could say thank you a million times, and I still don't feel right. I really appreciate it and love y'all for sure.
And finally, Tyler, why are you proud to be an Aggie now, wear that maroon and white, and represent this great university?
I'm proud to be an Aggie. You know, a lot of great people have done great things at this school before me, and I'm obviously just want to be one of them. And I'm proud to do that at this great state of Texas, and especially here at College Station, not being too far from home. And I really appreciate, you know, everybody, and I just want to thank God for everything. So, yeah.
And beyond your time here at Texas A&M, what are your goals?
Every college says it, but obviously I want to win a national championship, go to the SEC championship. And then obviously, you know, whatever I do, obviously I have goals of going to the NFL and stuff like that. So just praying for success for sure.
Tyler Onyedim on Answering the Call. Tyler, thank you again for joining us.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of Answering the Call. If you're enjoying this show, please rate and follow us on your podcast streaming platform of choice so you can be the first to know when a new episode drops. As always, a big thank you to our incredible podcast producer, Megan Rohde, to 12th Man Productions and Texas A&M Athletics NIL Department. We also extend our heartfelt gratitude to every donor and season ticket holder for always answering the call through loyal support of Texas A&M Athletics and our student athletes. We'll be back soon with more content. Thanks, and gig 'em.